Oh, we're safe for now. Thank goodness we're in a bowling alley.
Thank goodness we're in a bowling alley. What's the other guy's name?
From what? From that?
Yeah, who says, what are we going to do now?
I don't know. He's an incidental. He's an incidental. It's a group of men at the bowling alley, and things are getting weird. People are becoming colorized, and people are discovering art, and they're all perplexed. And then they go to the bowling alley, and one guy goes,
what are we going to do, Bob?
What are you going to do, Bob? Yeah.
What are we gonna do, Bob? Oh, we're safe for now. Thank goodness we're in a bowling alley.
How many times? If I had a nickel.
I wonder what's gonna happen today.
I think if I had to choose between the two of them, which I'm thankful I don't, but if I had to choose between the two of them, I'd have to go with Rob Scott, because let's face facts, Bob Doyle is an extra.
C'est le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent d'une manière ou d'une autre à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Rob et Bob.
Yeah.
We have a different word for everything.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Bob, and that is the Rob.
We'd like to go to the hotel.
We are aiming to be as offensive
the other
as
day,
human.
I had the Obsequious Purple and Clairvoyant ran through my head the other day, too.
I was just trying to get one of these AI video generators to get a guy to put a live chicken in his underwear. Not 15 minutes ago, and it wouldn't do it.
And it wouldn't do it?
No, it said something about a policy. I'm like, I don't need anything, It's PG. He's just putting it.
PG. I just wanted to get all excited and go to a yawning festival.
That's right.
What's about that?
I want to see now that I'm like, my world right now is AI video and all the different technologies, and I'm doing all my YouTube videos about it, and some of them are just so great. And
you don't need to tell me twice, Bob. I know that right now. You don't have to keep repeating it. I know that AI video stuff is part of your existence now. That's sarcasm, boys and girls at home, if you didn't get it. Please continue. I'm just rattling your cage. Now what?
Steve Martin. Steve Martin.
Oh, good. I thought you were pissed at him.
Put a live chicken in your underwear. Yeah, it's like it couldn't be more harmless. Be courteous, kind, and forgiving. So that's what I would like to do, is just take the whole words to that song and put it in one of these AI generators and see what it comes up with.
Peaceful each day.
What will it do in 10 seconds?
Oak used to say, by the way, Oak's birthday was yesterday. Oak used to do that routine a lot. No. So, and by the way,
it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
It sure is. Where's our comments? Oh, see, that's the one that broke that I really do need to fix.
I can see them. I don't know.
Yeah, but you have a separate board that you look at, and it's not shown on the screen, which is how I see them, and I never can remember where they are and
where they are.
I mean, that's why I have buttons, but the buttons they ain't hooked up because I pushed something wrong a month ago and I have not fixed it yet.
Well, that's okay. We all dawdle on certain things. By the way, I did send off for my license plate renewal at 11:50 and thought of you guys. I was almost going to do a screenshot and send it to you and Tracy. But yes. And then, however, I also realized my driver's license was due as well, but that's just another online. Oh, hello.
Oh, no.
Lake Geneva.
You stuttered again. Yeah, but I don't know if it's you. If my system does its little USB shut down and pop back up again, like within the next 5 seconds or so, I'm going to blame myself.
We never had this. This issue was not in the early days.
No. This is the past 3 weeks.
Right.
But and this is you're the only person I use this vMix technology to connect with.
I appreciate that, Bob.
It's not for any reason other than I don't have to tell you. Wait, what if I did this? Nope. What if I did this?
What are you trying to accomplish?
What if I did this? Nope. What if I did this? Nope. I'm trying to get
This is like Edison, boys and girls.
I'm trying to get all the comments that I know are streaming by so quickly onto the screen so I can keep up with the pulse of the fudget.
I'm trying to see. Oh yes, you've got some movement in the live stream. It's semi-live. I can see that because of the lights across the lake. I'm just looking at the live shot, and yes, it's because this. I was thinking of this today. Again, I know I've said this to you a billion times, and I probably say it every year when it's this time. But boy, is this a great time to be at the lake? September.
Yeah, and to have corn, right? Am I right about the corn?
You are right about the corn.
September. It's the sweetest. This is Rob stuff I remember. This is like
it's a sugar bomb.
There's a list of 8 things I've learned from Rob in my 30-something year friendship. That is number 6.
Yeah, on the list.
Yeah. After that, he stopped saying anything of value.
Right. I'm surprised I got up to 6.
Well, I didn't. I was really, really, really.
But you're right. It is. So corn festivals have been going on probably for the last couple. Over Labor Day weekend, and that corn is sweet. And then there's all kinds of carnival-esque things. There's little. People are selling trinkets and the whole thing.
Tell me about the trinkets.
I really don't notice them that much. I'm sure someone sells honey and candles. I'm sure both of those are being sold in Trinketville.
Do you think there's anyone that has a candle with honey in it? I mean, it's got in today's age.
Right. Well, if we can put a man on the moon. Right. There's a movie coming out, or is already out, about that. And Channing Tatum, he plays the lead buff guy, and Scarlett Johansson.
Someone has to direct it, right? Who is that? What, Scarlett Johansson?
I don't know who. Well, no, yeah, she's coming in as a PR person in case the landing doesn't work. They want a backup film made to still show the American peoples to keep up morale or whatever. And it's a romantic comedy. I've never seen it.
It is. Oh my God! It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how we got on that topic, but anyway,
I don't know.
Yes.
But I didn't have anything better.
September's a wonderful time to be at the lake. That's originally where I was going, and it is. The water's at its warmest for the year. Oh, look, yeah, I can see a boat going across.
What do you think the temperature is?
1. Yeah.
I laughed because I heard myself say that was not my intention.
I know.
To quote that. I really did want to know.
Give the goddamn gloves. Right, exactly. That whole scene. Yeah, but it's beautiful country, though, isn't it?
Get your ass out of that car. He didn't say ass, did he?
Get your skinny behind. I think he gave it an adjective. I think it was 2. You're skinny behind or something like that.
I don't know if it was skinny behind.
Okay, I'm guessing.
I know. It's good that you're guessing. Because I got nothing. I brought nothing to the table except wild accusations.
You never do. You never bring anything. That's not true. You've brought a lot of cool stuff to the tables. And by the way, I wrote down as little as meat paste. I wrote that down. I'm getting to make. Yes, see, you're one of the only people who can appreciate. So next Saturday, I got my name's on an invitation as one of the co-hosts, but it's at Brett and his wife Messina's house, and it's Wienerville or Wienerfest, as he's calling it, and we're just serving tube meat. The whole party, that's all that's on the menu. You bring your own beer and everything, and the Wisconsin-Alabama game is on at noon, and he's from Alabama, so that all falls into play. And so people will just be coming through. It's one of those kind of parties where people come and go, and I get to work the grill for like 4 or 5 hours, which, I am so down for that. That's the best way to do a party. So, so I'm going to make meat paste. I'm going to make a double batch, just a big vat of meat paste, because you can put that on any tube. There will be knackwurst, I know, and Scottish bangers. And oh no, it just says, just got. The chat is ready to display messages.
I just put it up there because I had to because we switched from the view of the lake.
Oh,
it was a technical issue.
The point is, I thought you'd get a kick out of the fact that we've got steamers, so we're going to be steaming some buns to do authentic Chicago style dogs, and I've got jardiniere ordered. It should be at my doorstep on Monday. So that's that pickled kind of vegetable thing they serve in Chicago with the beef sandwiches and the hot dogs. Hot dogs, knackwurst, that I know of, Scottish bangers. Someone will do something with cocktail weenies. I mean, it's just a tube meat thing. Did I say brats? Brats I know are going to be there. So, I mean, it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm sorry, go on.
Well, I think you were about to say what I was just asking, so go ahead and finish your sentence.
And then that's why, I just thought of the meat paste because someone brought up, we should do chili dogs. And I go, I've got this perfect thing that everyone will love it. It works for every kind of tube meat in the world. Just make a big vat of it. And the only one who I know that I've had this with is you. You and I have done some meat paste. It has history.
Right. And then we made up the whole thing about it being in a tube, and then it was or something. Right?
I think it was a rendering. Somebody's rendering, like a cartoon. I don't recall that it was an actual product.
Oh, maybe I did that then. Because
I think I found it. I think I found it online, like just a tube or a meat paste in a tube cartoon drawing.
Oh, okay.
And I think I sent it to you.
Well, it's taking every bit of willpower I have right now not to use any of these tools to generate some meat paste, some vintage 1920s,
that would be good.
Meat paste to
good for your health. Good for your complexion.
Right.
Put those kind of things on there.
For you.
Let's start the century, right? Good for bowel movements, those kind of things. They would put all that crap on medication.
My God. That is, okay. That and that's handball. Two great ideas that we have not followed through on.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the meat paste, old, just a turn of the 19th into the 20th century, and
get one of those illustrations of like some chef waving, but it's all on the tube. And maybe I could even get it where the tube is, rolled up a bit.
A little at the bottom, sure.
Oh my God! And then back in the blurred, soft focus in the background is the hot dog with the meat paste on it, right?
Sure, of course.
With ridiculous not going to be their steam.
What kitchen, you don't want to have a kitchen that's without, every kitchen needs meat paste. That would be like their slogan. It's found in
every kitchen needs meat paste. Hell yes.
And there's the
meeting is over. Every kitchen needs meat paste.
Every kitchen needs meat paste. Right.
Mom, where's the meat paste? Well, we don't have any.
Did your dad finish it? Your dad finished it.
Every kitchen needs meat paste.
Meat paste. Sure it does. Every kitchen needs there's the crinkled up tube. What mom would be caught dead without it? I wouldn't be caught dead without a good tube. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 tubes in the cupboard.
Honey, the boss is coming over for dinner. Hope we got plenty of meat paste.
Thank God I've got meat paste.
I just bought a new tube.
Right.
Look, and it's new and improved.
And improved.
And now improved. Meat paste.
Meat paste. And now Bill is senior vice president because I had meat paste on hand when the boss came over. Yeah.
And you got the boss in the background just shoving these hot dogs.
Oh, he's just taking them. Yum. He makes a yummy sound.
I could do all of this with AI, and I want to.
Fucking yum.
There you go. That's meat paste.
Oh, the back of my head hurts from the smiling.
There you go. So anyway, I'm making meat paste. I'm going to make a double batch.
Good.
What self-respecting cook wouldn't have a tube of meat paste on hand for those family gatherings?
Right. You should pull the host over the side. I brought you one for yourself.
Right.
This isn't for the party.
I brought 7, not 6. You put one away, huh?
Oh, okay, great. Just put it with the rest of them, I guess. No, I mean, I'll put it right here.
So I got birthday cards. Do you still get birthday cards?
I guess occasionally, Tracy.
Like my sisters, they both do, and that's so awesome because I don't send them cards. I just don't.
Yeah, my mom still sends cards, and
I love them. And this one is from Pamela. There's just one difference between how much you're loved on your birthday and how much you're loved every day. Today you get a card. See, that to me is that's just good. That's nice, simple, nice. There's love, there's affection, happy birthday, and a little bit of humor. It's a well-rounded card, I thought.
Oh my God, we're so old.
What's wrong?
What?
Did I like the card? There are some things I do that I say, wow, that's old. Like if I saw that when I was 30 and someone was doing this crap that I do on a regular basis, oh my God, that's old.
Well, that's all I'm saying. I want to know what is causing that crap with your camera. Whose end is it on? Although I haven't had.
Well, I've never changed a thing. I'm using the same technology.
I know. I definitely think it's on my end, really.
But anyway, getting back to my point, I don't care. I like it. I like these things I do in ritual that I would have said at 30 that's old. And at the same time, at 30, I was spending like $400 or $500 a month on booze.
Yeah, so I was talking for the millionth time, I think, probably. But just last night with Amber about how, like, at what point in my life did it happen where I got excited about getting socks for Christmas? Like, because when I was a kid, I'd see my uncle and my dad and everybody get socks and ties and they're acting like, great, this is great. I'm going, oh my God, that is the most horrible gift ever. Why are you? Right. Oh, I feel so sorry for you old people.
It's a birthday wasted. You wasted his birthday.
You don't get anything cool. And now it's like, no, I really just want some comfortable socks to wear.
Good socks. I was telling a guy at work the other day that work doesn't deserve the Bombas socks. I only wear them at home. He laughed and laughed because this sounded like old guy. But I thought he was laughing at the material, which I thought was funny. But I think they're laughing at me because I'm old guy. I'm talking about socks.
Right, they're like laughing at you and not with you.
In fact, speaking of getting a gift, I got a great sun screen shade for my car. That's what I got this year. One of my cool birthday gifts. And these customized ones come with a price tag. But I got all jazzed. Because I got one from the kids for my birthday.
Well, tell me what's so great about it.
Well, every nook and cranny is filled correctly.
So it truly is custom to your vehicle.
Not exactly. It's custom to
those
that
kids
style.
Don't love you. That was just such a. They don't love you at all.
They got it from a guy at the gas station. Hey, you want some inexpensive sunscreens for the car? I got that, and I got some CDs, and I've got a pipe you can smoke weed with.
So how does it actually secure? Because that's always the weird thing with these things.
It fits so well that it hardly moves at all. But then you bring the visors down to hold it in place. Did you like how I said it all? So you bring the visors down.
Do I look like I liked it?
No, not at all. You made a grimace. You made a sour face.
A grimace.
Like you put into a lemon.
Oh wait, that's the Hamburglar, doesn't?
Yeah,
Grimace doesn't. Grimace just talked, didn't he?
Did he? Kinda. I don't think many of them talked. I don't think
he had a mouth. Did he just eat?
Yeah, I thought he was ice cream. Wasn't he more desserts, cookies? Wasn't he kind of like a knockoff of the Cookie Monster?
No, I think he ate burgers.
Okay. I'm not. I have no dog in this hunt. Man.
Grimace.
I'm not going to debate you. Yeah,
what the
Grimace.
hell? Why Grimace? First of all, he wasn't grimacing. He seemed like jolly and
he seemed happy.
And what does it have to do with the fact that Grimace? That's a very specific definition of a facial expression.
Yes,
you grimace.
What we just saw from you when I said at all. So I have to park. That's the one drawback because
and I don't know what hall.
And I don't know what hall that your post is in it. And they were just fighting over that little pumpkin. I believe he said pumpkin too.
He did say pumpkin.
Yeah, I have that here. I should play that. And now I don't know where it is. Boy, I'm slow on the draw today, Bob. Oh, it's under Buddy, right? Wouldn't it be under? Yes, there you go.
Well, he whopped me on the back and he says, "Buddy, have a drink."
Someone has.
I believe I will have another big orange.
Another big orange. I was out by Stephen a couple of weeks ago, as you know, Samantha and Stephen and I, and we were watching some classic Andy Griffith, which they went in. Yeah, they went in slowly, but they were a couple of good ones. You know, the heart they're the good one. The Barney, the whole black and white, and the kids were into it. And then they asked, "What did he do before this?" And I told them he was a stand-up comic. The Deacon Andy Griffith, which, by the way, coming in October, to a house that Rob owns is my dad's old Victrola. It is making the journey from Wisconsin, and it will be here. And one of the 78s, if memory is correct, is one of his routines.
Oh, wow. How about that? That would be awesome.
On 78, you crank the Victrola. The volume is the little doors in front. And I'm going to see what I can do to, pretty it up, because it's been in their basement, clean and climate controlled, but the wood is probably dry, could use a little pick me up. And I'm excited as hell to have a Victrola in the house.
Sure.
That my dad found at some yard sale or rummage sale or some barn sale or something down in, I believe, in Indiana or Kentucky, where his family came from, and brought it home, and he was all excited about it. And Pamela was kind enough to keep it in their basement for about 15 years.
Well, I was going to ask you, but you would have said if you knew what like the original price tag on that thing was, like when your dad got it.
No, not at all. I kind of remember him making I do remember him making a big deal about it. He was very excited.
Well, like how old were you when that thing came around?
I was a young boy. I would have been maybe 7, 5, 7, 8.
Were you a very strange, enchanted boy?
Yeah, without minus the enchanted.
Oh,
I was just strange. You know that you put a whole biography about. You did a biopic.
That's right. Let's watch it now.
That's a Jack Benny bit. I'm going to play the Mendelssohn Concerto and number 2 in G minor. It takes 45 minutes. And I just think that is so stinking funny. I just think that, and he doesn't have Jack Benny delivery.
Right. He
so
says it takes 45
minutes. Man, I laugh at that kind of humor. I don't know why, but that is funny to me.
I don't know why either.
I'm going to steal one of his lines if I ever, because I've never got to do this, buddy. I was thinking about this the other day, like having a going away or thank you for working here. No, but sometimes I see it with other people at other jobs I've had. So-and-so's leaving and we all get together and if I ever get one of those opportunities and then I get to say a few words at the end about that they threw this little thing or this little going away or what, and so you're supposed to be humble. And I'm going to say, I really don't deserve this. But in the words of Jack Benny, I have arthritis and I didn't deserve that either. I think that's a really funny line.
And that will solidify your oldness with everyone.
But is that a bad thing?
No.
That's where I'm starting to go, yeah, that's old. That's old. As if it's a bad thing. But no,
I just like making fun of you, as I always will until you are dead. And then at your funeral one last time, and then for the rest of my life, actually.
I love your optimism that you're outliving me.
No shit, man. That is really optimistic.
Yeah. I'm not saying you won't. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to put bad karma out there. But I'm telling you, I do like your optimism.
Yeah.
Because you are a pillar of health. You are exercising.
Look at me. Okay.
I know.
Now, did I tell you about the Finch? Oh my God. The Finch app. Did I tell you about that last week?
You did not.
Okay. So it's something that Amber got us going with because she wanted to, by inviting us or whatever, she got points. I don't know what it was, but it's basically, it's very set up like a kid's thing, but it's great for people like me because you're basically gamifying your day and all your tasks and your goals. So you're making a list and there's like little birds and you level up and you buy stupid clothes. Shit, I never would think I would ever do.
There's
anyway.
birds?
I'm doing it. But the point, there's birds. The character, there's birds.
Sorry.
Oh my God. That's so fair. There's birds.
Oh man. I was trying to hang in there.
Anyway, because my brain works well with gamification, like even back in my fitness days, it was like I got specific things I was going for. So now I'm putting things like goofy things like push-ups and jumping jacks and various other things that are self-care related every day, like remembering to take my freaking magnesium, because if I don't, I don't sleep as well, blah, blah, blah. And so there is health and activity coming back into my life after a time of being sedentary, just because I'm a little bird now and I have to get my points.
I just love that there's birds. And
birds.
You're describing, you're going on, and you can put these tests in, and there's this and that and the other thing. And then there's, of course, the birds. And I went, did he say birds?
Because I gave you zero context.
Like a personal assistant. It sounded like something that keeps you on track. I'm going on. It's like your own butler.
Right. I promise you, it does not look anything like you think.
I'm sure it does not. It
looks like a kid's game. It looks like it's something for a 5-year-old. It really does.
Okay. Yeah. Well, some of us have to be treated
as pet the bird every now and again to get, so you can level up as a friend. Anyway, but for me, it's just about accomplishing daily tasks.
And it's called Snitch, Fitch. What's it called?
No, it's called Finch.
Finch, like the bird.
Yeah.
And there, see how it all coming together, boys and girls? It doesn't take us long to do some sleuth stuff here. So there it is right there. And there's yellow finches and gold finches, and apparently they're different. And I learned that on an episode of May Watching and Head Time Watching, another Taylor Sheridan crafted show. This guy doesn't sleep. He can't sleep. Yellowstone, 1883, 1923, Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown. He just keeps churning them out. Writing.
Do you watch them all?
I have watched many, and I like every dang one of them, man. I don't know. This guy just writes fun, but it's heavy. It's real gritty. So sometimes, like I said, I'm really enjoying. What's his name? Jeremy Renner is in Mayor of Kingstown, and it's well. But it's, again, some days I go, I'm not in the mood to just watch how ugly people can be to other people. Because these shows do not. There's no rainbows and unicorns. It's a rough. No matter what the situation, Western, anything, the way he writes is people have to really pull the boots up and blah, 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 blah. And that's good, but I'm maybe this is old too. I was thinking of that the other day. I would have embraced this stuff like candy 20 years ago. Now I got to be in the mood to watch certain shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What did we watch? Oh, criminy, I don't remember. They started to watch Death Becomes Her, which I've never seen, and I didn't get past 30 seconds. I mean, I was never supposed to sit down and watch it because I never was going to, but it was just something I could not have watched. Did you ever see that? It's Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. It's forever ago.
And
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, yes. Yeah. Sorry, gosh, I could picture him. And there's a hole in her stomach at one scene.
Yes, I heard it from the next room.
Okay, and the reason I remember that is because that was a technological whoa when they did that, when that movie came out, that they were doing that kind of visual work. Yes, I've seen that once when it came out, or when I first saw it on video.
But it seems like we did. Obviously, it wasn't memorable enough for me to relate what it was. But anyway, I'm just dreading when they do Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2.
That's got to be coming up then soon.
So I came up with this idea for the house, and they loved it, and now like everybody's embraced it, and it was like, I said,
for decoration, you mean?
I said, what would be cool is if like we took the tree out starting in the fall and we decorated it for Halloween, and then we decorated it for Thanksgiving. We just had ornaments that were thematic, and we could keep the tree up, because who doesn't love the tree up, right? It's just that whole feeling of the tree.
See why this is a bad idea at all.
I have, was half threw it out there, like they're not going to do this, and both of them were like, yes. And the next thing I know, they come home from like the dollar store with all of these, and so we're decorated and glowing for Halloween now. Right, but we're a couple of months away from that.
Oh yeah, I was just it's Halloween. I don't think I have anything Halloween.
Like a wolf howling or something?
No, I've got.
You don't have Monster Mash ready?
I've got New Year's here. I've got some Groundhog Day, of course.
Yeah, but I know that's way off.
No Halloween. Well, no Halloween.
We need to work on our library. But now, with AI, we can just generate whatever. libraries, production libraries. Have
I
fun
don't
with
have
your
anything. I've got Keep the Talent Happy and Happy Birthday, Happy Pats, Happy St. Patrick's.
Any others?
No, and I remember years ago I had a sound effects CD that I used when it was Halloween time. You're making commercials, haunted house commercials, all those, and it was Martha Stewart signed off on this particular CD. Yeah, Martha Stewart's Halloween favorites.
Martha Stewart presents.
Yeah. And I went, but it had a couple of really good tracks, a good wolf howl and, whatever I needed. But I got a kick out. Martha Stewart put her name on a Halloween production CD, and it made its way around the country, I guess. I just find it fascinating. It was Martha Stewart.
Made its way around the country, I guess.
And with those words, I am the hell out of here. I had enough of this foolishness. Thanks for nothing. They never paid me.
You've been watching The Lounge Show with Rob Scott and Bob Doyle. Join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and tell your friends and family to do the same. After all, we'd do it for you if you had a show. Probably.